Anyway, I'm here today to share, I would like to share my experience with the amazing gift of Kringle Cash. And I would like to read one of the blog posts. It was actually one of the first blog posts that the admin put out. And this is how it goes. Have you ever suspected that the whole game of life is rigged? Your suspicions are correct. This video may be short, but it says a whole lot. Here is what it said. 2016 is said to be a more unequal world than ever before. From the first time, the richest 1% of the population will enjoy a greater share of global wealth than the other 99%. Now, this statement came from people that bring you The Economist, a publisher that caters to the 1% of the elite world. If you are like most people, the contents of this video makes you very upset, and not out of jealousy, but because this is so unfair. You are being ripped off, and not just in a financial sense. Your time, energy, and efforts have been exploited. It seems that the evil people that set up this whole system are not even satisfied with what they already have. Seems like they won't stop spreading artificial scarcity until they also possess your soul too. Unfortunately, most people have literally been brainwashed into believing that scarcity is normal and acceptable. It's not. The most natural thing is abundance, and humanity is being robbed of all their dreams and aspirations. Can you relate to that? If by now you have no idea what I'm talking about, then the elite have succeeded, in your case, in keeping you in the dark, completely unaware of what's really happening. This is the very first post here towards educating you, and I really don't want to spend a lot of time talking about the problem. I'd rather talk about the solution. The billion coin is an answer for the masses. It has been designed to be an easy and simple solution to lift the poor out of poverty in just a matter of a few short months. Now, you may not consider yourself to be poor right now, but let's face it, you're not a billionaire, right? Would you like to be a billionaire? Most would immediately say no to that question. And once again, that would be another example of the mind control and conditioning you are under. The truth is, you don't need $1 billion to be happy, but if you had $1 billion, you would have the power to also make a lot of others very happy, right? How can we return the world to a state of abundance and prosperity? We have to change everyone's minds. It's the only way. When everyone believes in abundance and prosperity for all, that's when it will happen. There are many info warriors out there doing the best they can to spread awareness, but not much has changed for the better. Motivating people to wake up is not an easy thing to do. Perhaps if there was $1 billion incentive to wake up to the good life, maybe that would work. Well, the billion coin begins the experiment. All you need potentially is just one TVC coin to someday become a billionaire, because that is the highest the price will ever go for this coin, based on the software formula or algorithm driving the price of it. You are very fortunate if you found this when the TVC coin was only about a penny. Now today it's worth a lot more than a penny, and value is based on gold. And so it is worth around, one TVC coin is worth around $8 million today. No matter what you paid for your TVC coins, you are in a position to become very wealthy over time. Just owning these TVC coins is not enough to become wealthy. The truth is, education is required to become wealthy, and that is what this section of the website, which is the blog, is dedicated to deliver to you at no additional cost. But if you don't take the time needed to get this education, then you will be doomed to make the mistakes that come from being uneducated. Wealthy people are not lazy, but a lot of poor people are very lazy. So it's up to you. Do you truly want to be wealthy, or are you just okay the way you are? The choice is yours. Now choose wisely. Is there a voice inside you that says you have a lot to offer? Does it say that you have an unfulfilled purpose? Does it say that you better hurry? A wasted life is a shame. You do matter. Never let anyone steal your dreams from you. Ever, ever live free, live good, and take charge of your own life and make it meaningful. I hope all of your dreams come true, and I hope the billion coin gives you the extra means to make it happen. Now, I could answer all of those questions. I do want to be wealthy. I do want to help other people become, get out of poverty and become wealthy themselves. I do have a lot to offer, and I do have a purpose. And if you aren't already a member of the Billion Coin and Kringle Cash and would like to receive the gift of almost $2,000 as it stands today, please copy and paste my referral link below and follow the simple steps to join. None of your very private information will be asked. The only thing you need to fill out the form is your name and your email address, and you make up your own password. And then you wait, and they will send you a verification email, and you click on the link in the verification email, and that will set you up with a Kringle Cash back office. And there are a lot of links there that you can go to and educate yourself. Now, you do have 1 month to pay your lifetime wallet fee, which is $10, and it also pays for the Kringle Cash back office. Now, the wallet is where your Kringle coins or the billion coin will be kept. And right now, the admin started this to the billion coin in an effort to end world poverty. And so the coin grows in value by sharing it with as many people as we can. And that's why I say I would just like to share it with you through my referral link if you would like to use that. And right now there is a special promotion that will help everyone, members and people that would like to become members alike. Now, the billion coin is a privately held peer-to-peer cryptocurrency. It is not like one of the other ones you've heard of that are bought and sold on the public market, like Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin. There's many, many of them. This is a private peer-to-peer. So as we gain members, the value of the coin will go up until we reach 1 billion members. And at that time, it will be worth at least, at the time it was valued in euros, 1 billion euros. Now it's being valued in gold. So it's actually one coin will be worth 2.3 billion, I say dollars, around thereabout. So the special offer from now until July 31st is that you can earn the billion coins at a rate of 5 times the normal rate. And your initial gift of 25, okay, we based it in cookies to start with. And cookies are like something you redeem later for the coin. But your gift of 25,000 cookies when you become a member and pay your wallet fee is worth about $2,000 right now. When you would redeem them in November, it might be worth quite a bit more. Now, in the meantime, you can earn more cookies by purchasing billion coin, by sharing this with other people, and by doing broadcasts like I am doing right now. And from June 21st, so today is June 28th, until July 21st, this will be for the meetings, the purchases, and the broadcasts and sharing it with people will be at 5 times the normal rate. So you could earn many, many, many billion coins and redeem them in November 2018. This is very exciting. So consider this: a brand new member that has never been with TBC before will get as a gift $10,000 of cookies. So that is 5 times the normal gift right now. It's instead of about $2,000, I didn't realize the gift would be times 552. It's $10,000 of cookies, and encouraged to buy $100 in Kringles to get the $40,000 in cookie reward without having to do a broadcast. So this buyer is out of pocket $110 and ready to redeem in November to access the $50,000 of Kringles. This is even a better offer than our 5% daily growth offer, which doubled money every 2 weeks. Compare July 7th, $100 turns into $200. July 21st becomes $400. August 7th becomes $800. August 21st becomes $1,600, and September 7th becomes $3,200. September 21st becomes $6,400. October 7th becomes $12,800. October 21st becomes $25,600. A week later, it is November redemption. So as the TBC community continues to grow between now and November, this $50,000 example will be worth even more during the November redemption period. This is one of our best offers for a basic member of our community. During our last redemption period, which we extended until June 15th, all members were treated like they were broadcasters when it came to cookie rewards, but very few stepped up to perform like broadcasters. I have pierced the future with my long-term sight, and so it is clear to me our success rests in the hands of a massive group of YouTube broadcasters, like what you are watching me on right now. The innovation of an abundance-based currency money will need to be perceived acceptance of a large group that is irrefutable. You can see how some dismiss our number of over 3 million members because most are hiding in the shadows, and it is only the broadcasters standing up firm and strong for TBC that has inspired us to move forward. The powers that be have worked hard for centuries to finally get us so far away from nature and the obvious abundance of it that it has become easy for them to convince the masses that we must accept scarcity as the norm of life. Artificial scarcity is wrapped in a gigantic deception that is reinforced through the news, movies, the educational system, and all other outlets. The powers that be control and dominate all these avenues. I covered this in detail in my very first blog post here, and that is the one I read at the beginning of this program. By design, we were always going to have a million billionaires and a billion millionaires in our TBC economy in order to have the right mixture for a long-term sustainable system and money supply that will enable us to fulfill our mission to end poverty globally. The lack of billionaires and millionaires in the system we have today, the status quo, is insufficient to support the cause of ending poverty. The elite designed it that way, and they know their system perpetuates poverty forever. The elite are parasites on what God has created, excuse me, and literally suck the lifeblood of people away from them into their position of power over the people. The TBC is here to restore the birthrights of the people back to change the whole world for the better, creating a state of abundance for all. Perception is the main change the whole world. Perception is the main obstacle in our path to turn TBC for the billion coin into a huge success, and broadcasters are needed to affect the perception of the masses into the new version of reality that has not been seen in thousands of years. I cannot make the point more clear than that of how important the role of broadcasters are in our TVC economy or community. So the broadcasters will be the billionaire TVCians, while the basic members will be the millionaire Kringlers that thrive on the efforts of the broadcasting billionaires. Basic members are reluctant to do much above and beyond the basics of participation in building out our very own economy that operates independent of the economy that constitutes the status quo. 1 million broadcasters will be more than enough to change the perspective of almost everyone on earth because we speak the truth out loud. 500% bonus for a broadcaster making a $100 purchase is about $40 million. That is an enormous reward to figure out the procedure to get a broadcast done and approved by admin. Rewards are and have been unlimited. So purchase as much as you'd like as a broadcaster, and for each set of $100 purchased, you will receive $40 million each. Once you get a taste of broadcasting, we hope you enjoy it enough to keep it up long term. We will show you the fast track to become a broadcaster immediately after you join as a paid member, which means after you pay your $10 wallet Kringle Cash / Kringle Cash back office fee. Billionaire status is within the reach of those that choose to become TVC broadcasters. I hope you've enjoyed this information that I have read. This information is available on the billioncoin.info website. That is a lot of information on the Billion Coin. Every day there's a new broadcast, and or a new blog, and you can also watch a broadcast like this one. Usually a half hour, every half hour of the day, no matter where you live in the world, somebody is going to be broadcasting, hopefully, and in many different languages. So if English isn't your first language, then I believe I've seen them broadcast in Tagalog and French and Dutch. And I am so happy for those of you that have been on my broadcast. And again, if you would like to become a member of TVC, or if you have any questions you would like to ask, please contact me at my referral link if you would like to join, or my email is kdwow@protonmail.com. And I would love to hear from you, and have a wonderful day. A good evening from Arizona, United States of America. And this is Kimberly Watson, over and out. Bye.